Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Anthony, I don't know what that means. All right. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. All right. Someone who is not even present right now asked me to explain the interview. Thank you, Jade. That is so nice of you to explain. All right, I'll try to remember that. Okay, so some of you were here yesterday and kind of got started on the pathway. Okay, all righty. So if you haven't done your interview, and like I said, the person who needed to hear this is not here. They were in my last class when they shouldn't have been, but they're not here in the class they're supposed to be in, which might be why they didn't understand what to do. All right, so let me share, and just share that and then get you started on what today's project is about. Just something lighthearted to get started on before the break. All righty. All right, so if you were here yesterday, you probably got a head start on the activity. But let me start with this first. Again, with the mock interview, there's two people involved. One's an interviewer and then one's a career professional, and then you're going to switch roles. So do a 5-minute mock interview. Use these questions to help you interview the person. And then, and it says, um, submit your answers. You didn't have to record it, but like I said, some people did, and that was really wonderful. But you were supposed to write down the answers that you got from the person, and writing the questions would have helped too. So I knew what question you asked them and their response to the question, and then you switch places. You become the professional and they become the interviewer. Okay, so that's what you need to see. There's two parts to that. You send me your answers from when you questioned them, and then their answers from when they questioned you. Okay. All righty. And I will say this, and I love the fact that people recorded it, but watching the recording, that might be something that you need to practice on, which was why I had you all do a script ahead of time. Um, so if you actually went to an interview, you wouldn't be reading the script. You would know your answers off the top of your head, which is again why I asked you to spend a little time getting to know your answers so that when people ask you a question, you don't have to go, because that's kind of like you don't know who you are. And these questions are about you. So get to know yourself. Spend a little time over the break getting to know yourself, knowing if somebody, and maybe practice with somebody, how you would answer an interviewer without going, okay. All righty. So that's just a pointer on that one. All right, let me see if this next one is here. Praise God. Yes, okay, it is. All right, so for today, like some people got started on this yesterday, and if you did not get started on it, this is the what you need to be working on today. Um, and because we played with it a little bit yesterday, we were able to tweak it, so hopefully that you can do this. And I keep saying and I'm sorry. To do this without a hitch. So you are creating a poster. That's the animated poster. You can create a picture of yourself or put in an actual picture of yourself, but you need to be dressed and career appropriate. So if you use a picture of yourself, it needs to be not just any old picture. It needs to go with the career that you choose. You need a title similar to the way these posters up here have a title, author, accountant, banker, babysitter, whatever title you wish to put on it. And then add the picture. Okay, I'm gonna stop because some people are coming. All righty, I don't want everybody to hear. Now, what I did with this picture here, I Googled it because we were trying to do a chat GPT and that didn't work because you all need to have an account. I have an account through the school, so it allowed me to generate a picture using my own picture, and it tweaked it to make an AI generated picture. But apparently y'all need accounts to do that, so you can't do that. But you can go to Google Images and type in an exact explanation of what you want your picture to look like. So I described mine as an African American teacher, and this is what they generated. Okay, so give it as many adjectives as you can, and it will generate the kind of picture you want. So you want a picture that represents you. You want a title on it, again, for whatever career that you're, and a little slogan about that career. Okay. And it's being graded like this: career, title, and a slogan, a picture of yourself, and needs to be career oriented, not just any old picture. You need to include 2 pictures of showing aspects of the job that excite you. So little pictures on the side that explain some of the exciting parts of doing that job. Then give pictures of the skills which complement that job, skills that you need to have in order to do that job. And try to pick skills that you have that make you suited for that job. Okay? What do they want that you can already do? And put that on the poster. And then at the bottom, you want to say, is this choice a long-term or short-term goal? Is this something that you want to do just straight out of high school? Or is it something you plan to do for the rest of your life? Or is it a stepping stone to the next level of that job? Okay, there's a lot of ways you can explain that. This might be step 1. This might be the entry level to a higher level in that same career. Or is this just something you plan to do until you finish college or work on a higher degree, something like that. So explain why you are, this being in this career would be a goal of yours. Okay. All right, and if you have any questions, please ask. But again, at least start with generating your picture today. Get that far. Who are you? What do you look like? Professionally? Right, and then generate a picture like if you're a doctor, dentist, it should be, they should come out looking something like that, like they have in these posters. All right. If you have a question about any of the other activities that you have not completed but should have, because this is the last day before spring break, please make sure you ask. We can do a pull-out room if necessary, and I can explain to you what you need to do. Okay? And actually, I should leave that up for just a few minutes. Have somebody else just come in. All right, so by all means, turn in your interview project first. Like I said, I expected London to be here because she was spent half her time in my last class, and now she's not here for the class she's supposed to be in. All right, good afternoon. If you just came in, today's assignment is to create a poster. It's kind of a poster advertising you. And again, the way to generate a picture is just to give Google as many adjectives as you can as far as what you want to do. Okay, I'm still missing a good handful of people. All right, if anybody needs me to send you the link for this, but in it's in the module. I have this under student view. Okay, under student view. It's in the module right after the interview assignment, but it should also be on your desktop to-do list. Okay. All right, doing attendance. Look like somebody checked out already. Oh, so if you don't stay, you can't just log in and then leave. All right, and if you are logged in, I shouldn't see you idle. I should see you working on the assignment. Sometimes this class is very exasperating because you don't use class time to do class work. There are so many zeros for no reason at all. Oh, that's who left. Because Anthony Carter was here. So where'd he go? All right, folks. Um, After the break, we're going to do what is called a gallery walk, where you all will upload your posters to a Nearpod collab board, and then you all will make you'll have to fill out a gallery walk questionnaire on the careers that you visited. So try to make sure that your pictures are as clear as possible and that people can read what you put on the poster. Okay? Okay. Don't change anything there. Just try to make the pictures clearer. But otherwise, it's really good. Um, what's this? Writer, I had to request access for your document. So I sent you a request. I can't open that. Folks, it is okay to send me a link. Just make sure if it's Cami or Canva, you need to grant access. And again, please use class time to do class work. Some of you are missing everything. And we are now on one, two, three, fourth assignment. It's no way to start off the quarter. Definitely not a way to end the year. Hmm. Um, Maybe another font, but I could read it. Something similar would be okay. And again, folks, if y'all would use class time to do class work, you wouldn't lose points for being late. Okay, give me a sec and I will. All right, so again, everybody should be working on at least trying to get your image together. And then while you're at it, look for other images that will go along with your poster. Okay. Use class time to do class work. Friday, you have to give me permission to look at your project. It's nice that you turned it in and that you logged in, but you got to. I can't see it. Some of y'all log in and tune out. Rainier, that was great. Ryder, did you give me access yet? All right. I see some people working on it and some people not. And again, 8 points because you have no reason why you can't spend class time getting this done. Got two people who have finished already. Mind you, they were here yesterday, but still, it can be done. Omar, did you see my message to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Ronell, did you see my message to you? Hmm.